called Learn, Eat, Grow, and at Learn, Eat, Grow we actually deliver motivational nutritional workshops. This evening we actually wanted to start with a bit of an exercise. It's how we start a lot of our workshops actually. We have a lot of exercises and interactive activities that are incorporated into the workshops, so we thought we would start this evening the same way, why not? I picked up some crackers here. These are gluten-free and they're also organic, I believe, yep. I've got a snack here that says that it's fat-free, naturally flavored, and gluten-free. We've got craft dinner here that's made with vegetables. Again, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. We've got crackers that are whole grain. And we've got more crackers here that are actually, these are trans fat free, they're also organic, and they're actually made from spelt, which is another type of grain, so they're also whole grain. I've got juice here.
So I don't know about you, but this is what really used to overwhelm me. A few years ago when I decided for my own reasons to look into nutrition and to try and create a healthier environment in my own home, I would go grocery shopping and this is what I would see in the aisles. All kinds of different marketing labels. And it seems great, but then when you flip around the marketing and you look at the actual ingredient list, usually it doesn't match so much. And if you just use Google, good old Google, and you look at some of these ingredients, then you're completely lost and confused once again. Like for example, here, if you were to just take this, peaches, right? So it's peaches, a fruit, and it says no sugar added, which sounds great. And then if you look at the ingredients, it says it has sucralose. So is that better for my kids to have sucralose and not have sugar, or they should have sugar? I really didn't know. And then, you add the fact that every time you turn on the media, any kind of media, the TV or radio, and you hear some latest nutritional study, eat tomatoes, don't eat tomatoes. Eat a lot of whole grains, but not too much gluten. Today eggs are good, tomorrow eggs are not good. So it was just completely overwhelming and really confusing. And then you add to the fact that, I was full-time career, 2 kids, and it's important to keep our kids active. So I had, karate and dance and swim and everything else. And I knew that nutrition was important. I just didn't know how was I going to fit this all in. But what we hear in the community when we talk to parents and teachers across the GTA is a lot of people do share a story of being overwhelmed. Typically when something happens, like they get sick or their family gets sick, then they become, involved in all of this fear too, because they hear all of this media stuff. They go and Google and they try to figure out what should I eat, what shouldn't I eat, and that impacts the whole family. So that is the basis for Learn, Eat, Grow. Teach them in small bits and pieces from kindergarten to grade 8 and in high school, and they're learning without fear. All of our workshops are based on positive messages, on giving them the benefits of these whole foods and what it can do for their bodies.
We also take extra care to make sure that we're instilling and motivating and imparting the passion that we have for real wholesome foods. And whole foods is a term that we're hearing quite a lot lately, and really simply all it means are foods that how they're grown in nature, where they're not manipulated and they're not, everything you see on this table here has been processed to some degree, some more than others. But really a whole food is just how food grows in nature with the least amount of manipulation, from humans and from processing.
Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that quick little video. Parents usually tell us that they kind of get it when they see that. So moving on now to the Learn, Eat, Grow's values. So what are your kids getting when they come into our workshop? So as we've said, they are age appropriate, of course always based on science, and the main thing that we do is we do positive workshops that are not overwhelming or fear-inducing. And with the goal to educate kids and to empower them to make their own choices, so that if and when the time comes and they need to make their own choices, they've got the knowledge. So this is the list of our 2012-2013 workshops, and if you go on our website, you can click on any of these and it'll give you a full description.
Learn, Eat, Grow.